Hey guys, Krista Grace here and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This one is all about what is the tea on me? What is the tea on you? So we have 3 piles to choose from, pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Each card was shuffled out of the deck. This is the Naughty Oracle deck if you are wondering. Sometimes you guys ask and I never get back to you in the comments. So yeah, obviously they are a bit of an offensive card deck. So if you're not really up for an offensive reading, I don't think it's going to be an offensive reading, but you just never know. So trigger warning while you are connecting with one of the cards. If a reading puts you in a downward spiral, please opt off the reading. So let's jump into it. Let's find out what the tea is on you. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So we have Fancy Fat Fucker, Get Healthy. Card number 16 equates to number 7. It's like he's got crock plugs all over his pants. It is a very offensive card and very disturbing. You know, I don't really know how the best way to connect with this. We do have yum written here. I don't know. I kind of think maybe for some of you, you could have been focusing on getting healthy, but you feel like your weight is not moving. It's not budging. You could be eating a lot of lettuce, you know, a lot of leafy greens, yet you still feel like there isn't a shift happening within the body. I definitely feel, given the negative nature of this card, I think a lot of you could be in a very negative mindset about your own body. And I'm sorry to hear that or connect with that. I can really resonate with that. It doesn't matter what size I've ever been in my whole life. I've always hated my body. And the reason for that is for nearly 2 decades, I've had everyone in all of my environments just put my body down, you know. So it's very hard to psychologically switch off you know, a way of thinking when all you endured was people just calling you fat or like ugly or like you're gross because they were just horrible cunts, right? So I feel like for me to share that with you guys, a lot of you could probably resonate with the fact that you have been mistreated by others, putting you down, and therefore you may have like a similar experience to me. It's like it's hard to find attractiveness about you when, you know, for a very long period of time you had people tell you otherwise. You know, toxic people do toxic things. And, you know, those motherfuckers will get their karma. I do believe that. Sucked in. So, yeah, I feel like for a lot of you can really resonate with that who picked this pile. I think a lot of you have a sweet tooth like me. You love your lollipops. You love your chockies. You love yummy food. And naturally, when we love yummy food, it's hard. Like I sometimes think, like I've been told a long time ago about being alien or whatever. I was like, well, no wonder I love food, because I don't think aliens have ever, you know, had a fucking donut, had French fries, you know. So again, maybe food is a very new experience for you in this life as well. So you love food. Like I fucking love food. I would never sit here and say I don't. My body, however, if I eat too much, it just like consumes it and doesn't know how to process it or get rid of it as quickly as others. But, you know, being an overweight child would lead you as an adult to being somebody who's always fluctuating in weight and having, you know, extra weight on your body because your metabolism was ruined as a kid. That's my, from my experience, not a doctor, but yeah, like, so that's sort of what I'm getting from that. If that sounds like your pile, then let's jump into it. Let's find out what the tea is on you. I'm gonna use this deck. Actually, I'm gonna use this deck. What's this one? So we're not going to do reversals today, so show me what the tea is on pile number 1. I'm hearing that song, Baby Get Shaky After School. Okay, Three of Swords. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Swords. I feel like when I connect with the imagery on the Three of Swords, like the tea on you at the moment is like you have had a lot of people like abuse you in a way where you don't see that it was abuse, all right? So I feel like the tea on you at this time is like got to do with maybe why you are the way you are. Maybe you are in a very combative energy. Maybe you're a person who will compete until you win. Okay, you are very sort of driven by victory is what I feel with the Devil. Okay, but the Three of Swords, the imagery here is like somebody has got swords in their back and somebody is holding them. And I feel like the tea on you is like you're fully aware of when somebody is trying to like ruin you, and you sort of mislead them or misguide them to continue down their path because you know when the right time is to fight back is what I feel. So I think like a lot of you have your own internal conflict going on, but I don't think people actually know about that. I think what the tea is here is like, you know, it's when people come for pile one, they will allow them to really, you know, embellish in their bad behavior towards pile one, and then the fight comes out. Like you really get people to show their spots, their darkest side, in order to shine a light on how fucked up they are. So maybe a lot of you express your situations, your experiences to the public eye with the Six of Wands here. I feel like you're very open about wrongdoings that you've endured. So the tea on you is that you're a person who's endured a lot of like manipulation and people trying to take power, like, or like overpower you or take your power or, you know, make you feel small. You allow them and then you bide your time and you sit there very patiently. And when the right time comes, you go into this like combative energy. You have these very big boundaries, and this really triggers these people who think they've crushed you and they own you. It's so like the tea is that like you think you like, you know, people think they can manipulate pile one, but pile one's manipulating them from the start. Like pile one's already analyzing this person's nature, this person's character, is what I feel the tea is on you. You're somebody who has very healthy boundaries in place. You're somebody who's not afraid to stand up for themselves or for other people. You're a person who's definitely, what's the word? You're definitely being seen right now. You're definitely, I don't know if you're in the public eye here with the Six of Wands, but I feel like people like the tea on you is you're somebody who's happy to stand alone. And the more you stand alone, the more popular you become. I think this could be related to work for some of you or in a school environment. But either way, I feel like people, your toxic trait is winning you popularity is what I feel with the Six of Wands and the Devil here. Like you're able to see things because of toxic experiences. You know, this person looks really bruised and battered. You're not afraid to fight is what people are currently talking about. You're not afraid to physically fight is what I pick up here. And, you know, I don't agree with fighting. I think it's not nice to put the body through that, but each their own. If you have to protect yourself, you've got to protect yourself, right? Self-defense is the vibe I pick up here. But yeah, like you're a person who's definitely endured some kind of physical fighting. If that doesn't resonate, then it would just be verbal and emotional, mental. Now, loving the Page of Cups here with the Eight of Cups, right? Like this is telling us the tea on you. If people can't come at you in an emotional, mature way, you let them know what they're losing as you swim away, as you walk away. We do have, like, it looks like strong Pisces energy here with all the fish. I also feel like you are very emotionally like connected, so you have a lot of emotional you have a lot of romantic suitors is something else being talked about. So this is one sort of message. We're going to move into a new sort of message coming through here with these cups cards. So I feel like there is tea on you. I love that because she looks like she's drinking tea from a goblet, but she's also walking on water. I feel like the tea here is like you're a person who can emotionally sort of pick up on social cues before, like, people pursue you. So you walk away from connections before people walk away from you is the tea here. I feel like there's something very angelic about you with the Page of Cups and this person standing on water. Like, she's standing one leg, very stable on water. So there is some sort of tea about your emotional stability here. I've always connected the Page of Cups with somebody being emotionally immature, but I feel like when I look at this imagery, there's nothing emotionally immature going on here. This is somebody who seems very strong in their emotions, somebody who's very stable and very grounded. Like, these is like signals coming out. So people, what the tea is that you could be signaling out a romantic partner here. Like, although the Eight of Cups can talk about walking away, she's not walking away. She's looking like she's falling in love. She's maybe looking back to somebody in the past. They seem to be looking over here. Maybe the Three of Swords, the tease is that you are a forgiving person. Like, you forgive people who stab you in the back, but you never forget, is what some of you could have been talked about at the moment. Like, especially with romantic suitors, you give romantic suitors chances is what I see here. So that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know if that resonated. Put a little emoji down in the comments if you feel comfortable to do that, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. We have Bitchy Witchy, connect to Mother Earth, and we have the card number 3. So I'm kind of thinking Mercury here, Gemini and Virgo. Bitchy Witchy. I actually feel when I look at the imagery to this card is like a lot of you are connecting to Mother Earth. You could be doing spell work or magic, some kind of protection spells, connecting in nature. So you're not necessarily around a cauldron like this character, but you could be doing spell work as you go hiking, or spell work while sitting at the beach, putting in manifestations. Manifesting is a form of spell work, is what I believe. You don't have to accept that, but that's what I believe. Making a wish on a dandelion is also like, spell work. Blowing out candles and making a wish is spell work. Spell work comes in all shapes and forms. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, you are in a witchy mood at the moment. Some of you could be in a bitchy one. So somebody could have rocked your boat, disturbed your peace, and you're like, well, fuck you. I'm going to fuck your shit up now. That's fine. But remember, what we put out, we do receive. I could take a page out of my own book. You do you, and I think you're very good at you doing you here with this energy. You're not afraid to get ugly. If people want to get ugly with you, you're definitely not afraid to show your ugly side. You can definitely hold your own. You're very good with your words and your comebacks. I feel like when people try and put you down verbally, you already burn them before they finish their sentence, is what I feel. You want to fuck with me? Oh, you can fuck with me. Like, I feel very in my masculine energy with this pile. So let's go. Let's find out what the tea is, if that resonates. Maybe the teas, you are conjuring something up at this time. There could be a bit of a fear factor. We're not accepting reversals for this reading. So show me what the tea is. 3 of Cups. Yeah. 3 sisters dancing on water. This deck is quite cool. What is the tea? Isn't it? It's like witches dancing around We have the Hangman, 3 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, Cutthroat. Yeah, so look, we have the Queen of Swords ruling the energy in regards to the tea. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Hangman, we have 3 of Wands, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Wands. Overall, right, see how her head is turned here. She's sitting very poised. I feel like the tea on you at the moment is like pile number 2 is ready for a fight. Like if you want to come at pile 2, like just beware, like they're ready for you. There could be some kind of conversation happening with friends that may have ghosted you, friends who are sort of living at afar. There is some kind of distance between you and these friends. You know, and it's about wheels are about to change with the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Wands here is what I feel. I feel like the tea overall with the Queen of Swords is that you're a person who is very direct and you've had enough. Like I feel like the tea here is like you're fed up with some kind of BS, maybe from friends or people around you who just keep coming for you. Like you're not taking any more, like there is no BS to be had. So if people want to keep shouting at you, calling you names, I feel like the tea on you is that you're about to unleash some kind of fury, is what I'm picking up here. There's a lot of red here. Red can equate to anger. It can equate to fighting. It is definitely telling me you are powering up in the root chakra. And when somebody's root chakra is overactive, like it's guns are coming out blazing, you know. So I feel like the tea on you at the moment is like you're pissed. There is this level of anger that has unfolded because of a situation. Now with the 3 of Cups here, it can dictate between friends. This could be happening among friends. This situation could have unfolded because of friends. Now, 3 of Cups also indicates to me what the tea is that you are working with others to protect yourself. There is a very spiritual vibe going on here between these 3 individuals, like they have balls levitating above their feet. That is very witchy energy. So the tea on you is that you do work with witches to maybe change people's perspective, to bring people to a halt, to bring people to a pause in their behavior. I feel like with the 3 of Wands here, you are creating distance. Like people are, what the tea is that you're creating distance from maybe snakes. Like she's killed a snake here. She's standing on a snake. So there could be tea on you is that you are planning to bring down a snake. Kind of coming back into this energy here. People could be, what the tea is on you is that you're not afraid to put plans in place to, I don't know, to be people's karma here with the Wheel of Fortune. To create, like, you're very resilient, right? With the 9 of Wands. It's very combative energy here. You may have come from pile 1, but you wanted a different angle. Maybe this is the angle you wanted. Like pile 1 was not really about any of this. But there was a little bit of an element there in pile 1 that could have jumped from there to here. Yeah. Look, the Hangman is all about stagnation and somebody pausing. So I feel like the tea is like when you go quiet, it's because you are planning something. You're planning an attack. I feel with the Wheel of Fortune here, although it's a soulmate card, it's not the kind of reading I would connect soulmate energy of the Wheel of Fortune to. It's one that I'm saying that you're taking matters into your own hands is what the tea is, and you're coming for people is what I feel. Like you are literally going out of your way to conjure up experiences for people, to change them, to maybe block yourself, to protect yourself. It may not be you are coming for people per se. It could be the fact that pile 2 is doing spell work. So, you know, your treatment, your behavior towards them does not impact them. She's not impacted. She's protected by a wall of wands here. Yeah, she's shining a light on it, and that's what I feel. The tea on you is that you are taking action into your own hands, or matters into your own hands, to shine a negative light on people who try and come for you. And I feel like the tea here is to protect more, like to prevent more people coming for you is what this message seems to be about. So if you are letting people know you are a bitchy witchy or witchy woo woo, the tea here is that when they come for you, when they mess with you, shit unfolds. Weird spiritual stuff actually happens to these people because you work with other witches to create stagnation and blockages in people's lives, because you sit around planning on how to bring these people down. So these people are very much aware of your skills. They're very much aware of your power. So if that has been your plan all along to stop them from coming for you, I do believe that it will eventually stop. So keep up doing what you're doing, because I don't understand why these people are coming for you, but we all have different, scoundrels coming for us for different reasons. But sending all my love and light to you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So we have Angel Anarchy, move away from control. We have card number 1. I have this rebellious feeling going on here. I feel like for those of you who have picked this pile, you have always been staying in your own lane. You've always been following the rules, and all of a sudden you are moving away from that kind of self-control. You're finally going to break free from doing what everyone else wants you to do. And it's like, bye, and you're going to ride off onto some kind of Harley Davidson. That could be the case for some of you. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you've had enough of being the nice guy, a people pleaser. You're now going to take your power back. You're now going to take your control back. You're not going to bite your tongue anymore. You're not going to tell people what they want to hear just because that's what they want, because that's what they want to hear. The angel wings are still going to be there, but you're going to be very selective about who you who you help, who you guide, who you do nice things for. I don't know. I'm also hearing payback's a bitch, but let's jump into it. Let's find out what the tea is on you. So we're not doing reversals for this reading, so show me what the tea is. Pile number 3. Look at all those hands. What is the black? I'm going to have to get the book out. The Black Newman. Isn't it weird, all these hands? All right. 7 of Swords. Wow, off with his head. I'll just double check what that is. Jesus. Might be it's weird. Oh, here we go. So the Black Newman, they're just extra cards. So the 2 Newman face her own extinction, 2 branches upside down, just about to burn into the sacred fire. The world is about to be spun upside down, and yet they still guard their altar, which drowns slowly into the depths. What the fuck? Once absorbed by the haze, their sacred nature shall depart, simple beasts once more, still with the promise of a re-encounter of the divine. The Black Newman symbolizes clinging onto cause that may seem lost, distraction and confusion, a challenge to faith with the knowledge that it shall return. All right, I get that now. But so what this card is indicating, it's front and center as well, is that it's this dying of old self. So the T on you at the moment is that you're very much, this gives me off with his head. We have a person holding a knife to a throat here. So 7 of Swords as the overall energy in the T, it's kind of bringing me back to this initial energy. Like, you're no longer going to play by the rules anymore. Like, it's off with your head. If you step up to me the wrong way, you probably have had a lot of emotional manipulation encounters with lovers, with suitors. So it's like you're no longer going to be allowing that behavior or that treatment to unfold. When it does unfold, it's off with your head. You're going to become very strategic in your dealings with romantic suitors, is what I think the T is. I feel like for a lot of you, what the T is with the 7 of Swords is that you are very strategic at analyzing suitors when they come towards you. You have a lot of suitors around you. You have a lot of people trying to pull you under, is the T here. You have a lot of people who try to control you in relationships. You're a person who is very sought after. I feel you guys are very attractive here. Okay. And you are very angelic looking. So the thing about being like you guys is you attracting me, demonic individuals who want to suck the life right out of you, right? Energy vampires. So the T here is that you are now stepping into a very mischievous energy. You are being more like you're scheming in order to maybe get back at lovers and to pull them under into the depths of darkness here. For others of you, the infidelity or the bullshit you've gone through has hindered the way you view love, hindered the way you view your relationships, because those experiences have brought you down to the depths of darkness, right? In some way or shape or form, the T here is like it's affected your happy home. So there's a lot going on here, right? You have many suitors trying to come towards you in a very romantic gesture. He looks like, what's his name? Starts with Z. He's the bull, Zombro or whatever he's, Zero. What is it? You'll know what I'm talking about. Someone will. Zorro. It reminds me of Zorro for some reason. So we could have South Americans watching this pile. So welcome. But yeah, there's a lot of sort of tea going on about your love life is what I feel. So for some of you, you are stepping into the 7 of Swords to protect yourself because of what you've endured. For others of you, you are a person who has experienced a lot of sorry, that is the same message. You are taking things to the extreme when people come at you with infidelity, telling you everything you want to hear, but never stepping up to it. You're definitely taking things to the next level, seems to be the T. If you come at pile number 3 with your BS, don't think that they are this nice individual who's going to allow bad behavior. It's off with your head is sort of the vibe I'm getting. The 4 of Wands, right? I kind of see mother and daughter here, so just apply it how it sees fit. But I feel like the T on you is that you are very protective of your home. You're not just letting anyone into your home. You've already done that before, and nothing but darkness entered the home is what I'm hearing. So that is why you are keeping suitors at arm's length. So people are heavily invested in your romantic life is what I feel at this time, pile 3. And the people who are invested are the people who are trying to win you over. I think a lot of you could be rising up like a phoenix. So what you're attracting at the moment is people trying to pull you down, right? We have hands below the water trying to reach for your cup, but I actually feel like you are aware. If you're not, you must be aware, because you're angel anarchy, the wings are coming off in a way. It's what you're attracting at the moment. So it's just a matter of biding your time, keeping your home a happy and sacred place. Don't allow suitors in. This guy doesn't even look like he's got all the money to sort of woo you and obtain you, but he's too lazy to do that. Then this guy here, he's an opportunist is what I see. He's wearing a mask. He doesn't want you to see who he truly is. This person, so I don't know if you're dealing with 2 specific people here, possibly, but or these people are from your past, but that's the kind of message. The T here is people are talking about how people come towards you wearing a mask, and then you have other people who are very high, like maybe have a high social status, but don't want to work towards like winning you over or getting or like connecting with you. So looking at these cards on a different level, like the Page of Pentacles in regards to what the T is on you, is maybe like, this does give me a little bit of Seven of Swords energy. You are hiding your moves, right? You have a lot of opportunities in life, especially when it comes to love, but you're not letting people know what moves you are making, especially with who, right? It can also talk about in a romantic sense, like you're ready for a serious relationship. You are ready. So for some of you, the T could be that you have recently found a King of Pentacles. This person presents themselves to be, they are very wealthy, but they don't flaunt their money. They don't show that they have money, but everyone knows they've got a lot of money. So there could be tea on around a new blossoming romance here between a Page of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. Either way, you are hiding that. If there is any of you in some kind of new romantic relationship, the tea here is that you are not showing people too much about this connection. It's moving very progressively, very in a stable manner. Both of you are seeking the same thing from each other. And then the King of Pentacles, you know, I feel like is a bit of a different tea going on here in the fact that you are represented as the King of Pentacles here and you're just not interested. At the moment, you are heavily allowing your intuition to guide you to make choices, and the choices coming towards you are very, like, not that great is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if these are friends is who is talking about you here, pile 3, or if this is work related, but these people are very heavily invested in your romantic life is what I feel. So that is all I have for you. I hope that found the right audience. Let me know down in the comments with a little emoji if you feel comfortable, and I'll see you next time. Bye.